Welcome back to Southeast Relic Hunters. It's just me and Presto today. We had an educational adventure scheduled for today, but they had to reschedule, so that opened us up, which was cool because a good friend of mine actually invited us out to his property, which is way back up that way. I'm not going to show it. I respect their privacy, but he sent me a photo. It's been several months back. Preston saw it. What was in that photo? You remember? Yeah, old chimney stack. So we're about an hour away from Knoxville. And this area we're in now, there's potential could be very old. We're not talking, there's no Civil War, I don't think, anything out here. Of course, you never know. But anyway, we're going to check out this old home site for him. Right down in here. It's pretty overgrown, but it's cleared out a lot, and he's done a lot of work. Actually, just past everything here is well cleared out. But if you see right there, it's hard to see from here. If I come around this way, I'm pointing right at it, right in there. That's an old chimney stack, so it's pretty darn old too. So we're gonna get a date on that. And actually where we are, it's right along the path they took going west when they were settling here or exploring through East Tennessee. So we might be on a very old property here, which would be very cool. So we're going to get into it, and we'll let you know if we find anything good. Well, Preston came running up here. Tell us what you got, buddy.
Harmonica reed. Nice. My first ever.
A harmonica reed. Very nice, dude. So you were down on the
at that open area.
What we're guessing is probably the newer of the two. Still, obviously, with this there, you're looking at mid 1800s and beyond. So, yeah, see if there's some more of it down there. Hey, are you gonna let me get started? Come on, man. I'm about to start here on this old chimney stack and start working around it. What up? Did you just find that?
No.
Where'd you find it?
Whenever I called for that first one.
You don't know what this is?
No.
No idea what this is?
No.
It's a toe tap, buddy. That was a front of an old shoe. Preston, you got 2 relics. I haven't even turned my detector on yet, you stinker.
That's my first toe tap.
Yeah, and your first harmonica reed. Get back down there, since apparently you got the hot hand today. I'll just sit up here and wait on you, okay? Good job, bud. So we're over here. Here's the old chimney stack. And what I've seen, I've just dug a few signals here, mostly iron, just to kind of get an idea of what dates we might be dealing with. And we'll see where I dug over here. And just from the bricks coming out of the ground and the bricks that are stacked here, I mean, none of them are new, but you can see these bricks here that I dug up in that pit, much older than these that are stacked over here. And then out of that, towards the bottom, came a nice square now, old square now. But definitely in the right place. It just looks like it was used for a long time. There's a lot of this tin and stuff. It looks like they just started, kind of made this a little dump here. Little bottle dump over that way, but most of it looks more modern. So we might dig that out a little bit too, or we may have to come back and do it another time. But that's a good sign. That's pretty deep though. So I'm going to move away from this stuff because it's nothing but junk, iron, everything over here. And start moving around where there's flowers and stuff out in these woods, and where Preston's finding all the good stuff. So I'll be back with you. I hadn't made it off the chimney stack yet. There's Preston who comes up. I don't know what this is, a hunk of iron. Well, buddy, when you start pushing the dirt out of it, be real careful though. Got an iron buckle. Trying to make sure there's no teeth or anything through there that are gonna, yeah, buddy, that's a nice old buckle there.
Another reason why you wear gloves. Find some glass in my hole.
Oh, there's a lot of glass around here, buddy. Yeah, you need to wear your gloves. Nice old buckle, buddy.
Good thing I'm wearing my gloves.
All right, well, I'm going to get out of here away from all this junk, and I'm going to find me a relic. You're not finding them all today. Smart guy. All right, be back with you. Ben's going to be happy to see this. Ben's going to like this stuff. It's pretty cool. Keep going. I got me a remnants of a old pocket knife. Marble or bone, maybe. Sorry, you can see it. That's pretty. Them, what do they call it, mother of pearl, something like that? I don't know. Pretty cool. So I found something. So Preston, all of that stuff right there came out of that pit. As you can see,
There's
some pretty cool looking pottery. Where's the piece? Yeah. See the design on that?
It's pottery?
Yeah.
Well, this is
I think
pottery.
it was a big plate or something. There's probably more of it in there. Might dig out this whole area. This thing, I don't know if it's a punch or a tool of some type. That's heavy.
That's a
It's
nail.
square.
Nail?
Yeah, it's awful big, and it kind of curves at the end. Of course, that could just been bent. More little pottery. It's a large cent. That was my signal. Probably 1820s, maybe? 1830, something like that.
It's 20.
I don't know about 20. It's the same kind we found before. This was not want to come off, and I'm afraid to mess with it too much. Oh, there it goes. Some green and red. I've not popped one green and red.
I've popped an Indian green and
Back
red.
of it's pretty bad.
At least we can
I'm
see
not
that
gonna mess with it
head.
anymore. Yeah, just be careful with it. I don't want to. That patina's kind of cool, so I don't want to mess it up.
Should I just... Oh, I see scent. See it?
Yep, definitely a largie. So cool. It's about what we expected on date out here, but and some cool pottery we'll add to the collection. Let's keep going. We got a little more time. Let's go. So here's what we got so far, just out of this pit. Not counting Preston's harmonica reed, toe tap, stuff like that, but my pocket knife, that coin, I mean, it dried out so quick. I'm not going to mess with it anymore. Preston found this, I think it's a knife blade or something. A couple grommets, I didn't show those, and then our pottery.
There's another piece.
So Preston got him he's digging that pit out for me. Yeah, there's design on here too. Maybe they had some money.
Dad, look at this.
What you got? Ooh. It's wet on that side.
Try to dig that piece out. That might be like...
Here you go. Use this. You know, just don't dig into it.
Try it.
We're going to keep digging this little spot out here, see what happens. You can imagine what this made my heart do. Thought I had another one. It's a nice button. Big button. Got the shank on it. Does that qualify as a dandy? It's a good looking button, a little warped. I'm still, I think I'm on there, right outside the, outside of the house. There's your chimney stack. Big stone there. The pit I dug earlier was right over here somewhere, right there, and right down here. Had another good signal. Turned out to be this nice button. Take that. Heck yeah, good looking button.
Ooh.
Preston wants to see my button. You can see how much Preston come over and help me dig that pit out. We got a lot more pottery.
Look at that design.
Yeah, fancy schmancy. So what I've learned over here, Preston, from digging these pits out, you have a layer of, you'll have some brick, some things like that. This and that's probably, could be 1800s, you know. A lot of that pottery was deeper, and when you get deeper, what were we finding? A lot of ash. It's things. So I think the original burnt, they might have salvaged this chimney right up there. Beautiful. But nobody's done anything here in a while. It's over next to that tree, Preston. Oh, big old piece of iron, something. Yeah. Yeah. We'll work our way there eventually. It's not something very exciting, although it's pretty old. We thought it was chained, didn't we, Preston?
Yeah.
We thought the chain was still through it and stuck down in the ground. Turned out a root had grown right through it. There's a pretty good sized root down there. So finally popped that thing loose and that came out. So probably logging, something like that. They use it up here for. So kind of neat. All right, keep going. We're now outside. The house was right over there, so kind of outside of it. And the homeowner came by, showed him everything we found so far, and he said they're still clearing a lot of this out, so hopefully soon we'll be able to get in here and get more of the outside of the foundation of the house and down here into what was probably the yard and maybe a home later. We ain't got down into that yet. It's awfully flat, so we'll check it out and see. Preston's, we're working, digging out a little pit here, and you can see, hang on before you start looking, the house chimney's right through there. We've worked all around the outside of it. Ended up back here. Found a bunch of trash here. Let me run over that. I'll check it. This is loaded with iron out here.
Middle of all that.
Right there. Should be right there on top. And you finally got a little squeaker of a signal. Worked it. Pulled out a bunch of square nails, didn't you?
Oh, yeah.
Hang on, bud.
Oh.
Oh! What you got? Is it a coin? No? Button.
Oh, it's a button. Oh.
Grab the pin pointer and turn that off. Here. Oh, wow, Preston. That's a big old button. Shank's knocked off of it. Doesn't look like any design. That's almost looks like it's silver washed or whatchamacallit. I can't remember the name of the material.
Tomback?
I don't think it's tomback. Maybe. No, it's not brass. I don't want to rub on it much more because that's really cool. That's an old button. Look at that face. I like that. Hey, good job. Let's see if anything else is in there. We'll let you know. We're starting to get rained on. Did you have fun, Preston?
Yeah.
You tired?
Yeah.
I think one of my favorite things, now, by far my favorite thing is going and finding Civil War sites and digging Civil War relics. But one of my other favorite things is when somebody says, hey, there's something on my property, will you come check it out? And trying to solve the mystery of what it is, how old it is, how long it was there.
I think we figured that out.
Well, we found a lot out, but today we were just planning on coming out here, check the place out, kind of get a feel for it to come back another time, and I think we ended up having a great day.
We're coming back.
Oh yeah, we'll come back because he's going to clear all this out. We found pretty much the layout of the house. The chimney's right through there. So we found kind of how the house was set up. It's a little bigger than I thought, but working around it, I mean, we got a lot of stuff, and even working away from it, we got some stuff. I mean, you were pretty far away from the house and got your buckle and your harmonica reed. Yeah, and a toe tap.
Yeah, I was in the house when I found it.
Oh, you found that in the house?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Ended up with a large cent, a couple really old buttons that I'm happy about. A lot of old pottery. There's still a lot out there, old knife, yeah. So I think we have a site here that ranged quite a period of time, and from digging it, it looked like probably that chimney, or at least that location, was used more than once. Because we had a relic layer and then a burn layer. So the first house here, obviously it had burnt, and then it looked like they maybe salvaged that chimney, or the foundation or something, but even that was a while back. So quite a bit of stuff here today, Preston. You had fun?
Yes.
All right, we'll see them next week, right? All right, thanks for watching.